Oh, love. Do you still remember your childhood crush? Where they gave you butterflies in your stomach and their smile just made your day? Yes, the one that rejected you and also made you cry. That's just life, bro. But it ain't anime, because in anime, even the most beautiful girl in school can fall in love with our main characters. These kinds of anime are really no-brainers and just fun to watch. They satisfy our imaginations with that what if everyone thought about since they were in secondary school. What if I was the popular guy or girl in school? Well, I'm here to give you some anime to answer that question. These guys, with their giga chat energy, make the most popular girls' hearts burst with just one glance. Heck, I wish I could be one of them. Today, we'll be talking about the top 21 anime where the popular girl falls for the MC. Grab your popcorn and sit down with your waifu, because this is your dream come true. At number 21, we have Gamers. If you're into gaming, then I think this is the anime for you. This anime revolves around Keita Amano, an average high school guy, and Karen Tendo, the most famous girl in high school. Both of them are gamers. Lucky. But Karen doesn't really like people knowing she's into video games, though she secretly re-established the school's gamers club and encourages Keita to join. But when he discovers that everyone there is rich, he decides it's not for him and declines her invitation. Bro, what's wrong with you? This is your one shot. Why is the most famous girl suddenly inviting a regular guy to join the club? Is she head over heels in love with Keita? Perhaps, or perhaps not. Watch this comedy romance to find out the answers. I mean, if I was invited to a club, right, that just plays games, I'll join, because we all love games, right? And at number 20, we have Princess Lover. Teppei Arima is the main character of Princess Lover. He was having the time of his life until his parents were killed in an accident. His grandfather Ishin, the CEO of Arima Financial Combine, adopted him and told him to lead the organization. What? He was sent to the country's most renowned high school and was engaged to Sylvia Van Hossen, the future head of her rich family. Something to add here, all of the girls at school are hitting on him. Oh my god, why is this guy so lucky? Teppei's confused since he's a simple, engaged man. I mean, how much Sigma male energy does this guy have, really? So, what will our MC do now that everyone's looking at him? And at number 19, we have Witchcraft Works. Yo, Harry Potter in the house! Honoka Takamiya, a regular high school student who goes about his daily life, is the main character. Everything was peaceful and he was enjoying his time, but one day he was attacked by a witch and everything turned upside down. Luckily, a girl called Ayaka Kagari rescued him. Ayaka coincidentally attends the same school as Honoka and is considered a princess there, though she has a secret. She is a witch as well. My god, he can't get away from the toxicity. And in case you guys are wondering, yes, Dumbledore is going to make his appearance. Takamiya decides to become Ayaka's assistant in order to protect the people, and that's where their journey begins. At number 18, we have 3D Kanojo Real Girl. No, this is not a VR anime dating stimulator. Stop getting your hopes up. I had to stop mine. If only it was real, I would love it. 3D Kanojo Real Girl is one of the best rom-com anime, and it revolves around Hikari Tsutsui and Iroha Igarashi. Hikari is a die-hard otaku who spends all of his time watching anime and playing video games. I know some of us can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? Wink wink. He's a loner with only one friend, Itu. Everyone made fun of him for being an otaku, but he just don't care. You know what I'm saying? He's got that I don't give a care energy. When a mysterious and beautiful girl named Iroha comes, everything changes. Everyone knows her for that one girl in school that always has a new boyfriend. Though one day, and you guys won't believe this, she proposes to our MC. And despite knowing the fact that she has a lot of boyfriends, Hikari accepts her proposal because guess what? So would I. You know what I'm saying, boys? We all would, no? What happens when an otaku begins dating a girl? Can he make time for her? Has he read all the comics that are out recently? All the manga? What about manhwa? What about manhua? Before they started dating, Iroha revealed a shocking secret to Hikari. What was it? Watch the anime to find out, my G's. At number 17, we have Golden Time. Imagine you've lost all your memories from your previous life for whatever reason, and you're looking for a new beginning. That is the story of our main character. Banritara has lost all of his memory as a result of a horrible event. After attempting to regain his memory, he finally moves on and decides to start a new life by enrolling in a law school in Tokyo. Bro, this guy's something else. Imagine having amnesia, then going to law school. Like this guy, you don't want a break. He's like, no breaks for me. However, just as he's getting into his college life, the gorgeous Kuko Kaga unexpectedly enters Banri's life, and their accidental encounter marks the start of an extraordinary year. And I'll leave it at that. And number 16, we have Masamune Kan's Revenge. If you have ever confessed your feelings to your crush as a child, you're gonna be able to relate to this anime. The anime tells the story of Makabe and how he was rejected by his crush, Aki. Man, oh man, I have so many memories. Oh man. I don't know if I was necessarily rejected, but I didn't give it a fair shot, I feel. What about you guys? Can we talk about some of our stories in here? There was this girl in my high school. I liked her for like 3 years. But man, I should have just went for it earlier. But in hindsight, I'm so thankful it didn't happen because I wouldn't have done all the things I did after. And let me tell you, I did some fun things. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it between us. Makabe was rejected because he was overweight. Ooh, that's a deep one. And Aki referred to him as Piggy. Okay, this girl's pissing me off, but I'm sure he's amped as F. So Aki referred to him as Piggy because of his looks. Our MC became traumatized, and as a result of all of this, he started working out. Let's go, baby! Honestly, the main reason why all people go to the gym. Thanks to all the dieting, Makabe became handsome. Now that he's leaner and more attractive, he's looking for Aki, the girl who rejected him for being too fat. If you're thinking he wants to date her, then take a seat. Because Makabe's only purpose is to make Aki fall in love with him and then abandon her in order to get his revenge. Whoa, this guy's dark. This guy's playing the long game. I know for a fact you guys have tried to do that, because you know what? At some level, with this high school crush I just talked about, I think I tried to do that, but my intention was not to dump her on, just like let's date and kiss and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this anime is full of comedy, so if you're looking for a good laugh, this is it, guys. I'm gonna leave it at that. And number 15, we have Nisekoi, False Love. Ever wondered what it would be like if you were the son of a Yakuza head? Let me think about it. No, I haven't ever actually thought about that. I would wonder he'd be spoiled. Stop looking, because this one might be the anime for you. Plus, it has that sweet, sweet romance. Nisekoi revolves around the story of Raku Ichiju, a high school student and the only successor of a Yakuza family. And he hates it. What a twist. He wants to run away, but Raku can't because of a promise he made to a girl. He also wore a necklace as a symbol that he would follow through on his promise. On the other hand, he's forced by his father to get into a relationship with the daughter of a rival gang, Shitoge Kurosaki. They hate each other, and I mean, they hate each other down to the bone. So how are they gonna live their daily lives while pretending to be dating? Find out. And number 14, we have Yamada-kan and the 7 Witches. Yo, so like what's up with the anime where the popular girl falls for the MC and witches? Like, what are so many witches in here? Are we missing something here? Like, what's going on? Is there something in Japan that I don't know about, that we don't know about? This anime's plot revolves around Yamada, a kind-hearted guy, but after an incident where he gets framed as someone who started a fight, everyone started to avoid him. One day he encountered Urara Shiraishi, a brilliant student and their class topper. While they were climbing the stairs, they fell and accidentally kissed each other. Now that's an accident I'd love to just be a part of. You might think that they just fell in love, but bro, this is actually anime. Like, they now have the ability to swap bodies with each other, but they have to kiss first to activate it. It's like Your Name, but with like more kissing, I guess, if that's what you're thinking. Crazy thing is, it just doesn't end there. There's more. And number 13, we have Girlfriend, Girlfriend. If the title of the anime repeats 2 words, then you know it's either going to be a guilty pleasure or a hidden gem. This is Girlfriend, Girlfriend we're talking about, so it's going to be the first choice. Guilty pleasure. This anime follows Naoya Mukai and his childhood friend Saki Saki. Naoya was overjoyed when she finally accepted his proposal after repeatedly rejecting our guy. So everybody take notes here, because like, try and try again and you might just succeed. And whoa, the childhood friend actually got together with the MC. Like, this is every rom-com's nightmare. Everything was going smoothly until Nagisa Minase, a beautiful girl, proposed to Naoya. If you believe Naoya rejected her proposal, get out. Of course, he accepted her proposal and the two started dating. Yeah, you heard that right. Naoya has so much Giga Chat energy that he's now dating 2 girls at once and they're both okay with it for some reason. Like, hello, bring this to my life. Bring this energy here. Coming in at number 12, we have High School DxD. Come on, who doesn't know or at least has heard of this anime? This anime is about Issei Hyodo, a dull and lazy man. He had always wanted to date a girl, but when he finally did, he was killed. Just like another dude that became a man-eating ghoul. You know what I'm saying? Hint, hint. But he didn't die. Instead, he was reborn as Rias Gremory's assistant, the most beautiful female in the school, and an elite class demon. This is where the true story and adventures begin. It's basically if Tokyo Ghoul Fairy Tail and Girlfriend had a baby. Just watch it and you'll understand what I'm talking about here, guys. Number 11, Boarding School Juliet. Have you ever been in love with a girl who's from a country with whom you've had a bad relationship with? I'm sure like people from Pakistan and India can relate to this sad situation, even though I'm sure the people actually are friends and don't care in reality. It's just politics, you know what I'm saying? Like some of my closest people in my life mix these two. Like, let's just be one world. What's all this country stuff? Boarding School Juliet's plot is exactly this. This anime tells the story of two opposing student groups competing against one another. There's a famous saying that where there is war, there is love. To be honest, I don't know. I just made that up. I don't know if that's a saying. Romeo Inuzaka, the leader of one group, falls in love with Juliet Persia, the leader of the other. What happens next is a surprise for everyone. It has only one season, and you can definitely binge watch it. So what are you waiting for? Watch this anime right now, guys. And number 10, we have My Dress Up Darling. Stop this video, get off YouTube, and watch this anime, guys. That's it. That's the video. Thank you. Take care. No, I'm just kidding. You'll be surprised at how wholesome and heartwarming this story actually is. My Dress Up Darling follows Gojo and Mari, two completely different people. Marin is popular, loud, and an extrovert, while Gojo is serious and quiet. They literally have nothing in common. Just like Horimiya, I guess, but with more spice. Gojo has a secret habit. He's definitely obsessed with Hina dolls. When Marin discovers his secret, both of their lives completely turn upside down. A journey of cosplay, fashion, love, friends, and accepting oneself. This is an anime where you definitely can't judge a book by its cover. We're now entering the Giga Chats of this recommendation, my ninjas. At number 9, we have Osomake. Osomake revolves around the story of Suehara Maru and his childhood friend Kuroha Shida, the most famous and beautiful girl of Hozumino High School. Almost every boy in Hozumino wants Shida, but she is in love with, of course you guessed it, somebody else. Kuroha Shida has feelings for his childhood friend Maru, but she was rejected when she confessed her feeling. I don't really get what the MCs in these type of anime are thinking. Like, one has 2 girlfriends and this one rejects a literal beauty. You know, I'm a little bit confused right now and I'm gonna need some help in the comments, because what are we gonna do, guys, as a society? Like, my ninjas, girls, guys, they, them. Let's all get together and figure this out. Actually, our MC has a crush on a model named Shirokusa Kachi, who attends the same high school as him. Maru confessed his feelings to Kachi and he was also rejected. Karma is a blank, you know what I'm saying? Maru feels guilty and everything's just a mess, but Kuroha and Maru are 2 little devils. They come up with a plan. Plan for revenge. And number 8, we have Rosario plus vampire. First we had witches, now vampires. What's next? Leprechaun? Well, I guess this is better than Twilight, isn't it? Sorry, Twilight fans. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Just don't want to watch it again, because I'd rather watch this. At least the ending doesn't suck. Get it? Suck because, you know, vampires, they suck. Yeah. Okay. Enough insulting Twilight fans, because I actually kind of like Twilight. This anime tells the story of Sukune Aono, who ended up in a vampire school. Sukune is an average teenager, but because of his bad grades, he wasn't able to be admitted to any high school. Because his parents were concerned about his education, they unintentionally sent him to Yukai Academy, a high school where no humans are allowed. On his first day, he encountered Moka Akashiya, the most well-known and beautiful female at Yukai Academy. Not only that, but she was one of the most powerful vampires that had fallen for our MC. How does this keep happening? Like, can't we not just transport ourselves into this world? Come on. Moving on to number 7, we have Fuka. Fuka tells us about Yu Haruna, a newly arrived man in Tokyo. He bumped into a girl named Fuka Akitsuki by chance one day. She's a stunning young lady, and our MC paused for a second when he looked at her. You know, you have that sometimes during the day when we're like walking or something outside and you see a hot girl and you do that double take. Yeah, I do that every day. Fuka slapped Haruno in the face and broke his phone due to a misunderstanding, only to discover that they both attend the same school. Yeah, awkward. Fuka is a simple girl who doesn't own a cell phone. She enjoys listening to music on her CD player and living a down-to-earth lifestyle. Dang, she's old school. Fuka and Haruno eventually become friends and formed a band together. Interesting, a music band together. Can't wait for Freddie Mercury to come cameo in this one. And number 6, we have Kaguya-sama, Love is War. So what would happen if the 2 smartest geniuses in the entire country fall in love? You would guess that they would have great chemistry, no? I may have made a good pun, but you got it all wrong. Just like the title says, love is war. This anime tells us the story of Miyuki Shirogane and Kaguya Shinomiya. They both love each other, but are hesitant to express their feelings. What a sad life, huh? Throughout the anime, they come up with cunning and absurd strategies to make the other confess their feelings first. So it's a game like that, eh? I sort of like that game. In this battle of tactics and love, who will win? Will it be Miyuki Shirogane, the #1 student in all of Japan and the student council president? Or will it be Kaguya Shinomiya, the student council vice president and the daughter of the Shinomiya business empire? Number 5, we have My Teen Romantic Comedy. I know you guys went through the loner but cool phase, and you might be familiar with this MC for the anime. Hachiman Hikigaya is your not so average high school student. He hates the idea of society and just like hates people. He's just you, okay? Whoever you are. Not me, I like people. But I also get it, because sometimes I hate people. Yeah, I'm with you. One day he met Yukino Shita, the Ice Queen, and one of the most beautiful females in his school. And his entire perspective, right, like changes, not instantly, but slowly and surely. I mean, I can see how a beautiful girl would do that to you now, Shay. Okay. They were both forced to join a club, and both of them changed for the better. My teen romantic comedy Snafu might seem like your average rom-com, but it talks a lot about human nature and how we change ourselves just to fit into society. But what happens when we become genuine? At number 4, we have Horimiya, the king of vanilla rom-com, baby. Horimiya tells us the story about Izumi Miyamura, a rather quiet student, and Kyoko Hori, a popular but simple and down-to-earth girl that attends the same school as Miyamura. What happens when the guy and girl get together in the first few episodes? Horimiya answers this question and proves that there are a lot of hardships that come after a happy ending in romance anime, guys. How opposites attract, and how people will accept you by you just being who you are. Just by looking at the title of this anime, you can tell that there's a lot of love between the two of them. They both happen to meet one another by chance, and that's how their charming romance tale began. And number 3, we have Tada Never Falls in Love. I call lies. Tada falls in love. I mean, who wouldn't fall in love with this main waifu? This anime tells the story of a man who never falls in love. I'm sure you can tell that just by glancing at the title of this anime. Mitsuyoshi Tada is the MC of this anime who does not believe in love. He's an excellent photographer and takes lovely pictures of nature. Well, I actually went the opposite direction here. One day he was taking pictures of nature, as usual, and that's when he met Teresa Wagner, cute and beautiful foreigner. She insisted that Tada should take her picture, and that's how the relationship began. Tada is an ordinary guy, while Teresa is a princess. Our main character, who never believed in love, has fallen in love with this foreigner, Teresa. So how will he confess his feelings to her? And guys, remember I told you, he falls in love. And number 2, we have Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. If you believe this anime is about a guy who dreams about girls dressed as cute bunnies, you are mistaken. Rascal Doesn't Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai tells the story of Sakuta Azusagawa, a high school student, and his kawaii friend Maisa, who has a habit to dress as a bunny girl and can only be seen by him. That's a weird situation that I want to be a part of, okay, if I'm in that age in high school. This anime isn't just about bunny girls and waifus. It talks about trauma and a phenomenon known as puberty syndrome. Yeah, born from the horrible experiences of teenagers. It's actually a deep anime that talks about human psychology and even touches on science and physics. Don't skip this anime because of the name. It'll literally, guys, not joking, leave your mouth open with its captivating storytelling and dramatic concept. Finally, the king of all anime where the popular girl falls for the MC, Kaichu wa Maid-sama. No bias, but it is literally one of the best rom-com series out there. Every anime fan who enjoys rom-com has heard of this series, and let me tell you, oh boy, does it hit different. Maid-sama tells the story of Usui Takumi, a magnificent and attractive man who is always cautious not to hurt others. Misaki Ayuzawa, our female protagonist, is both gorgeous and brilliant. Oh, the girl of my dreams. That's what I want. Someone beautiful and brilliant. Had a little bit of grace in there. She's also the student council president at her school. Misaki defines beauty with brains. However, she has another side to her. She secretly works at a maid cafe in Japan and doesn't want anyone to find out. But what happens when Usui finds out that she works at a maid cafe? How will these two live their lives now? And how does their love really blossom? And that's it, my ninjas. There are thousands of series, but this one stands on top. These anime are the best of the best when it comes to this topic. They rise above the rest, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, the dramatic, the toxic, the lovely, the good, the bad. Oh, I said that already. Of all the anime where the popular girl falls for the MC. So comment below, let me know which one you watched and which one I should have included in the list. I think I might have missed some, of course. We did our best, but we can miss some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Come on. But hold us to a higher standard. I want to know what we can fix. I want to know what we can add. The team's ready. I'm ready. You're ready. We're ready. It's your boy Ernie Senpai. And which one do you want next? Write that in the comments too. Love you guys. It's your boy Ernie Senpai. See you soon.